This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk about Insurrection. WWE has a pay-per-view over there around this same time between the last pay-per-view Backlash and this one Judgment Day. Does that one in particular stand out? I only ask because it makes the Observer that somewhere in here you started to make the Observer as being reported as being ill. Did you have a situation over in England during this time, or am I thinking about another trip?
I had a Bells Palsy attack.
Tell us about that.
Well, you know, I guess Bells Palsy affects people differently, and their symptoms and so forth. But one of the things that comes with it, Conrad, is like a migraine level headache. And you're very, very sensitive to loud noises. Almost swear like a dog. That kind of deal. You know, if you shot a gun behind a dog who wasn't looking, tails between the legs running off, scared the hell out of them.
Yeah.
I kept thinking is this Bell's palsy or is this really a stroke? So I had a Bell's palsy attack in England. I think this was the one. I know I had one in England. And was that the one, or I'm trying to think. That might have been the one that where my mother died on that trip.
When did she pass away?
I think during this era right here.
Okay. That's the story that I remember you telling, but I wasn't sure if the timeline lined up, and it's not something I can just throw in my Google machine. So
me neither. I didn't put it down to memory. I can tell you that I had a Bell's palsy attack in England. It might have been on this trip. I finished the show holding my face up like this, so I could be legible, more legible. My head was killing me. I was.
Your mom passed away on December 5th, 1998.
Okay.
So that wouldn't have been it.
No, it was after that. It's funny, the older you get, you start blocking that shit out.
I get it.
You know, I know how that works. But anyway, yeah. And so that was the deal. I've had 3 bouts of Bell's palsy. And all have been well documented on television in one shape, form, or fashion. More often not as complimentary as I would like, just to leave it alone and get healthy. But, you know, the show must go on, as they say. So, but I do remember getting sick over there, having another attack. And I remember flying back on Air McMahon. And as soon as I landed, Jan was there to pick me up. I went straight to a neurologist that WWE had arranged me to go see immediately. I think that's where I first discovered prednisone. And if anybody has Bell's palsy or gets Bell's palsy, most neurologists recommend prednisone. It's a steroid. And so I got treated. I did physical therapy. I did acupuncture, and I finally got back on the air. But I wasn't healthy. I saw some tape the other day. And by the way, folks, if you get tape of me with my face all paralyzed and you want to share it with me, please don't. I don't need to see it. I remember it. I still live with it. Can't smile. You know, I went to my high school graduation, my granddaughter's high school graduation. And I got to thinking driving to Tulsa from Norman. This little angel's never seen Grandpa smile. I've had Bell's palsy our entire life. So I don't need to be reminded of what I look like. I still fight that battle. But anyway, I do remember that show. And I had it before the show. I was having an attack as we were getting ready to go on the air. And I just stayed in the saddle. What else are you going to do? But I compensated. We didn't have many on cameras anyway, so I stayed in the saddle and held my face up with my hand and tried to represent the brand and entertain the fans as best I could. It was a tough night.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.